So chat, we have 12 matches to go over. I am using less overtime ones because I've noticed that with each hacker replay, they're going longer and longer. Like last time when I did the stream, I think it went 4 hours to do the 2 groups. So we're doing a bunch of 6-round matches and then 2 overtime to kind of lower it just a little bit. The first match we're going to look at is, I specifically chose this one because I hope that it'll be very interesting.
Hi.
It should be obvious that someone's cheating, but I haven't shown this cheat on my videos yet. So we have Kill Breaking, who's accusing Lumosely, and the Unicorn guy, Unicorn Simone. So if the text document was right, we should have something interesting. Please be right. So I saw this on Twitter. Yeah, he has like walls, obviously. I'm dying to this. I would have a hard time not just laughing my ass off as soon as I died. Oh, he's lagging. So this is a new cheat that is taken ranked by storm. It's the oh, he's frozen again. It's the Twitch Minigun cheat, where the shock drone can fire like a minigun and kill someone in half a second. He also has a dev skin. We're obviously not going to watch this match in full, but I kind of just want to showcase it because, you know, it's nice to have something interesting right off the bat to show people and entice them to watch the video. We're going to move on to the next match, which I think was also it looked interesting at least. It is the border match. We have Frisky Boy accusing Odin. Yeah, cheats like in that last match confused me because like, how does Ubisoft let that go by? Like, how do they not have a check system in place? Like, hey, you did 200 damage with a Twitch drone over the course of 5 seconds. You might be cheating a little bit, just a little bit. But I don't think Ubisoft actually has like any actual checks in their anti-cheat. It's just I don't even know how they check with anti-cheat. It feels like they don't check anything. Do that with Echo or Maestro. I would imagine it wouldn't work as well. Like I assume there would be some issue with it, but I guess there's no reason for there to be an issue. So this is a 9-round match, right? 8-round match. So far the guy hasn't actually done anything to be suspicious of. He's holding angles downstairs when not a single person is downstairs. So if he is cheating, which I don't think he is, I think he just sprayed across, because that's a very common angle to hold. Oh, the prismas aren't, did you guys see that? That's the prisma right there, the little blue cloud. I think that's just because I skipped forward. I don't think that's because the game or match replay is broken necessarily. Both those times when he went into the hallway and peeked, he's like moving his mouse and he stops on the people. So there might be something there. Might be something. Chat, do we call it there already? He goes here. He's like locked onto his head. Sure. Could be coincidence. Maybe he's trying to hold an ankle, but both times he holds an ankle through the wall on them. Like here, he's holding the actual angle, and then he moves over early and holds an angle on them through the wall. We'll watch maybe like 1 or 2 more rounds, see if he keeps it being pretty obvious, but to me, that's pretty obvious right off the bat. But then the rest of the round, he's just like on E stairs holding nothing. No one's downstairs, so like, mate, Is it possible he got lucky? I don't know. I mean, maybe he has the Varsity Gaming charm. It's available throughout year 6, and that's 20% off on Twitch right now, or free with Twitch Prime. Like, maybe using that charm is what let him kill people so easily. It's possible. I would say he just tracked the guy, but then I realized the guy's outside of the map. Or wait, was he not? Who was that? So he wasn't outside. Oh no, not the audio bug. Because deploying one time wasn't enough. Man, match replay is really busted. I just saw a grapple on the wall there from where he had been repelled. It's like, why is he holding angles on downstairs? Because from what I can tell, it looks like he's being pretty obvious and just tracking people around corners of walls. But then other times he's like holding an angle downstairs for no reason. Here he's peeking the exact same angles I did last time, just in case. That one he reacted late, like that was a normal reaction. He didn't expect the person to be right in his view. But then he does that, where it's like, so in a normal situation, if you're pushing this, you never peek in close here without clearing half wall. Because if someone's at half wall and you peek in, you're dead. But instead, he confidently peeks. He's looking at him. Backs up. Pulls out the gun. I know that he's walking. He could probably hear him walking. But then he's already waiting for him to peek. He just takes off his head. Let's just make sure. Because if this guy is shooting, it's not out of the realm of possibility that he could. Like, there's no way this guy could have reacted to that gunshot that quickly. That's just impossible. And that was a lock onto the head. We'll do one more round. I'm 99.999% sure he has to be cheating. There's no way he's not. We'll see if he, like, does the same thing as before. Like right there, he keeps peeking like where he knows people are. He's currently 9 and 0. Oh, he just shot the guy through the wall. But then something like that, like how does... Is he just trying to not be too obvious?
I just love dicks.
Like, is he trying to hide his cheats, at least somewhat? I don't get it. I feel like if he was obviously cheating, he would have killed the cap can there, but somehow he just didn't know? I don't know. But then he's also wall banging people, like... That's why I want to keep watching. Like, is he just trying to hide it? Or I guess we could look up his stats and see. Because I'm fairly certain he's cheating. I don't think there's any way that he's not. This guy is currently a Plat 2 with a 1.76 KD. Last time he only played 6 matches, lost 4 of them, won 2 of them, same KD. Now his win rate went up way more, but obviously a small sample size here. In Crimson Heist, he had a 1.2 KD, 1.2, 1.4, 1.3, 1.3, 1.4, 1.3, 1.4. This guy somehow went from... Like, I know 0.4, 0.5 increase isn't a whole lot, but that is quite the difference. Let's watch the last round. He is 15-4. So he got half of his kills, or over half of his kills in the first 3 rounds, and then like basically stopped performing. Oh, they actually lose. He ends up losing this match. I'm so confused. They're bringing shields because they think he's cheating. Do you guys think that was him using the camera? Or do you think that was him? Actually, no. I don't think it could have been the camera, because the camera would have, even if he pinged it, it would have gone away that time. Or actually, wait, no, he goes on the camera after. Right? Yes, never mind. No. What? Oh, okay, no, that's just a match replay. So he doesn't know what surfaces are destructible, yet he can somehow manage this many kills, and then he impacts right where Blitz was walking. I don't know about that. Like, Blitz can be loud, but seemed decently suspicious. I think even his one teammate thinks he's suspicious because he's just like following him around. Somehow this team wins in a 3v5. He's playing this so weirdly.
I just love Dex, bro.
It's like there's so many times where it looks like he just is tracking people and literally flicks on people through walls. And other times he's doing this. Like, what's he looking at? Did he just get lucky? He was so lost there, like. Okay, so walks through east stairs in the first 3 rounds over and over and over again. Like, locks onto people through walls, pre-fires them as soon as he sees them, or shoots at them through the wall.
Dex, bro.
Dies to someone underneath the desk that he somehow didn't see. In the last round there, he pings on camera, tries to impact a spot that's clearly not destructible, gets confused, impacts where Blitz is. You could probably hear him, but that would have been a crazy read from him, because he threw the impact in front of where he was going and it hit him as he was running over the spot. That's quite the read. But then he gets lost. I don't know. We'll do a rare poll, which we haven't done in a long time on this, for chat to submit. There's a new free cheat that was advertised on a YouTube ad. Man, what a world we live in that cheaters can advertise on YouTube. Insane. Alright, results are in. 77% of you said yes, that he was cheating. For the most part, I'd agree just from the first 3 rounds. It honestly read, if I had to like predict the situation, it seemed like he was cheating, got called out for it, and then didn't want to be reported, so he toggled on and off to kind of like not be too suspicious. I don't know. That does not read like someone who just 2 seasons ago was a gold with a 1.1 and suddenly now is a plat with a 1.8. That just doesn't make much sense. Here we have Toph Beifong, who's accusing Alpha but spelled incorrectly, and Baikoki and Cupel. This is also a 6-round match, by the way. He hasn't droned once. He's just booking it. Oh, suddenly he's stopped. As soon as someone's nearby. Oh, he turned around. Man, this guy is knowledgeable. Now just droning for the first time after Legion started to push him. Man, he sucks. We do have to acknowledge, though, him here. I'm pretty sure Mozzie... Oh no, he crouched. I mean, you would still be able to hear it. Staircase is are notoriously loud. So he probably heard him walking down, but he whiffed his shots. Now we have the Hibana, who is also accused. Who is literally just walking into sight. What is this Rook doing? Rook, you good? What did I just walk? He walked in, punched the batteries, walked out, and then went to go breach the wall. What? Bro. What are these strats? And then he dies! Oh my god. That is the dumbest play I have ever seen. We're back on the Ashe, who seemed a lot more aggressive and at least somewhat more competent than the Hibana. Although, I think we all have to acknowledge that the Ashe did seem a little bit weird with how they were constantly aware of who was coming around them. They did not see the person in kitchen, so if they rush kitchen here and know that the person's there, then it's a little sussy. He probably smells like a baka. I keep getting those those reels on Instagram. Bro, is this Rook good? Who's more lost, the Hibana or the Rook? I honestly don't know. Okay, someone's coming from downstairs. Thermite is not on the drone. If he is ready for the Legion here. That was not a headshot. That was not a headshot. This guy doesn't know how to control his recoil. He's basically Rob. He's an Ashe main with no recoil control. I kind of want to see what the Hibana was doing before she died. She just walked in again. Bro. What was that reaction time? Non-existent. No one's on drones. What is he holding? Oh. Bro, the guy's 1 HP. Dude. They lost that. Oh my god. I can't tell if I'm doing a hacker replay or what rank are they, because these guys feel like they're in copper. Or newcomer. Like, this guy, the Ashe is so bad, I almost want to say he's not cheating. He's just completely unaware. Same with the Hibana. You gonna be ready for this? Okay, here's one thing that I've noticed a lot so far with the Ashe. The Ashe only hops on drones once he's approaching someone. He did that in the first round.
I just love Dex,
when he was approaching the Mozzie, went back downstairs, looked at the Legion, went back downstairs, and then droned. And then in that round, the previous round, when they were at 90 corner, they got on drone because they were approaching the Mozzie again. They don't drone them out and then they just stop. Hop off and then start like holding angles and pushing. Here, the same thing. Pushed up to the door, went on drone, and then saw the Aruni. Seems like they're trying to use that as a way to hide their cheats and be like, oh no, I saw you on drone. I droned. I don't know about that. I'd say, depending on how they play against this Aruni. Holding stairs, rotating between stairs and art. And then that time they swung and they were shooting as they swung. So here, swings. Oh no, the next one. Here, swings. Firing right away. The recoil almost makes me want to say they have a recoil cheat. Because it's so bad that I refuse to believe that they are just like that bad. But somehow they're losing. He missed vault. Locked onto this guy instead. Obviously that's a far shot because probably just coincidence. Also somehow the shot went to vault even though he was aiming on the guy at red. Or on the red outline. Orange outline, whatever. Little sussy. Again, pushing all the way up super confidently. Doesn't drone anything until it's actually about to impact them. They stopped in that corner as if they knew. The Mozzie drone on this left that he didn't shoot. This guy sucks. Let's have kills. What is... The Hibana has no reaction. Dude, this guy does... How is he so bad? He's constantly peeking and just doesn't peek all the way. He's like, what? Where did he go? And just sits down. Like, you literally just have to peek 1 inch more and you see him. Hibana is the worst player I've ever seen. The Ash seems like they probably are using walls. We don't have anything definitive yet, but that is pretty fucking bad. Chat, what rank would you predict this is? Because it feels and reads like bronze or copper. How's the Hibana been accused? They might be queued together, which might be why they're accusing them too. A lot of times people would look up after the fact, be like, okay, who was queued with who? And they'll be like, okay, this guy was queued with this guy. They're probably cheating together. Because this guy is so bad that it wouldn't surprise me if this is like someone boosting him. Most of the chat thinks copper or bronze. I probably agree. Or at least this guy should be bronze or copper. I guess this wouldn't be the worst thing to be on because you could give calls to 90. But it honestly, there it looked like he was just staring at the people through the wall. And now that everyone on study side is dead, he has suddenly decided to hold this one specific angle which the Ash is pushing from. Doesn't get anything. So something like that's weird to me. Hops on cameras, looks at himself, but also kind of looking at the other side of the map, and then hops off cameras right away. Let's fast forward. Oh, someone's coming. Like, I want to say that he's been holding this waiting for this person, but he's also been holding this for like the last minute and a half. How fast was his reaction here? Again, I don't think that was a headshot. So, he got a kill at 150-ish. But he had literally been holding this angle for over a minute. Or almost a minute. I don't think we can really say that he was waiting for the Ash. I feel like the Ash just walked into the one angle that he was holding. This guy hasn't done anything. Like Hokey and Cupel. Oh god, the gun sound. Stop. It won't stop. Sorry, chat. Oh, no. Alright, puts down one of his two ADSs that are in his pocket. Oh, now we lost all sound. We're good again. Just kidding. The gunshot is... Whose even is that? It sounds like the PDW, but no one has the PDW. He just put down barbed wire. He missed his fucking stim. Missed 2 stims! Oh my god. Oh no! Oh, that stopped the shooting. Let's go. That's Bandit getting another kill. Bandit getting another kill. I'm gonna need to make sure. Did I get the right accused people? Because this does not feel like it. It is the right people that I'm watching. And in the text document, he basically says everything that we had mentioned, where it's like, it looks like the guy's fake droning. Like, he throws in a drone and just does nothing. Okay, he loses that. And he was queued with this guy. Was that a headshot? Yeah, that one was. Doesn't look like it, but it was. And that's 1v1. Aruni wins. Okay. Oh, I guess I forgot to move my camera down, chat. I'm sorry. So he's in gold. I didn't watch his perspective, so I don't know how he played. But would you guys ever say that the 2 accused people were playing in gold? That does make sense. It just means that he's never played casual. So this is his first time ever playing ranked. And he has a 1.4 KD across 4 wins. So he has a 2.62 KD in Plat 1. I am going to call that they're cheating. That's from last season, by the way. This is this season. I'm going to call that he's cheating solely because there is absolutely no way in hell that this guy can have a 2.62 KD after watching him play. Like, that just... His recoil control is horrible. He is not a Plat 1 player with a 2.6 KD. 100% he has to be walling. We're moving on to this match where we have Double Speak, who's accusing Who Killed Doors.
What's up, Varsity?
Thank you for the 3 months, Lagomorphous. Not too much is up. Pretty sure this is, yeah, this is a 9-round match. This is gonna be a long one.
I just love Dex, bro.
Thanks for subraged. So we might have some proof already. So he's pushing this and he fires at the door there, and then instead of being worried about him being back at the door, he fires through the wall knowing that he's not there anymore. Like, if you're worried about someone peeking you from the door, which I think he just tracked this guy through the wall here. Granted, you know, Mozzie is sprinting. But still was just like straight up tracking through the wall. After tracking the Aruni through the wall a bit. So this might be a 9-round match, but we might not have to watch all 9 rounds. he fires the door again after not firing at it like 10 times. Who fires first here? It's possible that this guy could have started firing just because his teammates started firing. Like, I've done that before where my teammate shoots and I just shoot out of, like, flinch. But it also looked like he was waiting for the guy to swing, so. Like that. Yeah, we might not have to watch all of this. Because it's looking pretty obvious. I don't know if any of this is supposed to be reinforced or if it all is actually just unreinforced. Solid destruction on the match replay. Can't tell if he can see him or not, or even what's there. Yeah, we'll watch the next 2 attacking rounds to see if we get a lot of repetition on what he does, and if we do, then we can just call it there on that match. Oh, the Ash on Villa. This guy seems to have a lot of intel without actually ever droning anything. Or having common sense like that. He thinks he can get onto the rooftop there just by, like, going towards it. He doesn't realize he has to rappel onto it. He was ready for that one. Is he ready for that? He's already aiming at his head. Now he's aiming prone level. Bro. Hold on. Let me check. No, it wasn't even like being turned. This guy's 100% cheating. He's aiming at like whatever level they're sitting, standing, prone at. He's cheating. Level 52 with a 3.22 KD. And casual, he has a 0.02. Is that what this is a person who makes an account that just AFKs in lobbies, levels up, and then at level 50 they sell the account or they start using the account to cheat for themselves. Probably sell the account. I can't imagine they would want to do all that just to level up an account to cheat, but yeah, this is definitely just an account that was made to cheat on. Here we have Ario. It's like Oreo but with AU, accusing breach charge 73. So he's a recruit. Interesting. This is also a 6-round match. I don't believe he was accused solely for being recruit. A lot of people think that you're cheating if you go recruit in ranked, but it's just not true. Because we even had Priest who had a recruit account, so. Not cheating, just Halo Infinite aim assist. Bro. That aim assist, I don't know if you guys saw it. It was on Twitter. If you plug in a controller while you're using mouse and keyboard, on Halo Infinite, you get controller aim assist while using mouse and keyboard. And the aim assist is like you can let go and it'll perfectly track their heads until they're out of your sight. It's ridiculous how strong it is. Okay, let's fast forward because it's taking too long. Fuck. As soon as I say that. This is a pixel angle, so it's not the hardest to believe that you could get an easy kill there. That guy just shot Aqua Cam. He went past and flicked back, which is normal aim. Yeah, you only just noticed the drone. They have so many roamers, but not a single person's actually like flanking or doing anything. He did have a little bit of weird aim there where he aimed at the fuse through the wall and then looked at the Hibana through the wall. But could have been coincidence. Because remember, that window used to be open, now it's closed. I feel like this is what the inside of chat's head looks like. Oh. Okay, maybe without the cheats. My man literally just looked at every single person through the wall. Did not even care. Breach charge 73. Definitely cheating. Level 53. 2.1 KD in casuals. His ranked got reset because he somehow has a 1.7 KD in ranked with 0 wins, 0 losses. So his matches got reset. Man, I don't know if it's... Actually, it's not even the free weekend anymore, because the free weekend was last weekend, and none of the matches from last weekend work anymore. So we're just... There's such a huge amount of cheaters right now. And they're all level 51, 52, whatever. Moving on, we have Kinky Chicken, who is accusing I Am Solo. This is the last match of the first group. This has only gone on for an hour, when normally the first group is like 2 hours long, because a lot of these have been pretty obvious. This is another 6-round match. Also, someone from UB could be watching you and just do it for you. I mean, I would hope so, but let's be honest here. I don't think many people from Ubisoft are watching my videos. Although I felt really bad at Invitational. I had a few devs approach me while I was like in the middle of going somewhere, and I had to be there right away. Like, I got called to go do something. And then they approached me and they're like, oh, like, hey, just want to say, like, we love your content stuff. Like, can we get a photo? I was like, sure. Like, sorry, like, I gotta run. I can't really chat. And as I'm walking away, I noticed they all had dev badges. I'm like, oh shit, I just big time the UB devs. But that was before I did all the hacker replays. I'm sure the devs aren't a big fan of my hacker replay series. So this video's about to push up. Made no noise, but the I Am Solo guy was ready for it. He just backed up once he started pushing it and knew that it was... Oh, knew that someone was there. What is happening? Oh yeah, I forgot Goo's like completely glitch out match replay. So he doesn't see the guy on the landing. Oop. That's 1 point towards him not cheating, but then that vigil kill was 1 point towards him cheating. Cheating is an issue in all FPSs, but none others have match replay. I don't think that's true. I mean, Halo does, or at least did before. Doesn't Valorant have a replay system? CSGO has the Overwatch system, which is basically like replay, but you have to sign up for it. That guy just got run out on. I feel like a decent amount of FPSs at least have stuff in place. Was a little bit suspicious how he held an angle in the vigil, but maybe he heard him somehow. I don't know. Match replay doesn't reproduce sound perfectly. They were about to run out and do the exact same thing. Let's fast forward. Okay, he actually drones for once. There's one person in kitchen. Oh, he just saw... Let's say he saw the gun. So there's... I don't think anything. Yeah, you can see her hand and the gun sticking out. He's checking sunrise, so... Credit towards him. He doesn't drone out anything over here. Like, there could still be someone else over here, but obviously chances are slim. Did this person, like, get in a fight with someone? Because Osa, or the accused, is looking towards main lobby. Like, how did he know that Mozzie was down here? There shouldn't be any reason for the Osa to know that Mozzie's down here. I guess you could maybe hear running here. Because he's just sprinting through the main lobby. At least up until that point, so... Maybe? Don't know. Take some shots. Those Mozzie. Maybe we'll be able to hear the Mozzie. Like, especially sprinting down the stairs into the main lobby, maybe. I'm always so skeptical to call or say that like they heard them because you can't hear shit in match replay. I'm pretty sure he just shoots the camera in front of Jaeger and oh no, Jaeger swings. Love when people look down as if that's gonna fix it. No one's on cams. No one's like giving him the calls. Looking at cool vibes instead of the one who's behind hookah bar. He's looking at 90 instead of hookah bar. Is this guy good? Is he? He must be fine. Like he didn't realize the fact that someone was right behind him shooting at his teammate and killing his teammate. I feel like if you had walls, you would notice that, but he's playing Malusi now, which isn't that common of a cheater pick. But I honestly think it should be more common for cheaters, just because you put down a Malusi thing and you can swing on someone knowing they're there and just be like, oh yeah, like I heard you because the Banshee started going off or something. I don't know. So what did Hibana do to let this person know to hold this angle? Absolutely nothing. This is all castled off. Castle wouldn't be able to give calls. Other person just died. They're not on cams. This is barricaded off. And for some reason, the Malusi's holding it as if someone had already pushed there. And then dies. That doesn't look good for the accused.
It's been a while, as bad as Sieges. It sadly brought me back, along with Twitch, but at least we have you to watch lol.
It's gone to the point now, for me at least, where I don't even bother recording Siege on my off time anymore, unless it's for the series. I only use like Twitch VODs to make videos now, which sucks that I have to get to that point, but yeah, Siege is just not a good spot, unfortunately, but still enjoy playing it. It's just not great anymore. Again, swings around before the person pushes and is ready for them. That kill seemed normal, but being ready for them to break the door does not seem normal. They didn't notice that someone was in blue bar.
I just love Dex, bro.
Ying doesn't notice that. Ying? Bro, this guy's literally just been shooting at your teammate. Where are the calls? Oh my god. Also, not flashed from a Candela right next to them. The Candela's here. Flashes are going above. That should be flashing him. But instead he just walks away like nothing happened. Yeah, I don't know about that. And then like, so in that case, the person's standing right in front of them in their crosshair and they just don't shoot. That was a track. Wasn't it? So when I'm solo peeks here, aimed right above the head, the person stands up. He stands up too. Aim is still right above the head, now closer to the head. They go from leaning to standing upright, or maybe it's just crouched to standing with leaning, I don't know. Oh, and moving this way, and the aim is still right on their head. Little sussy there, you know, just straight up tracking them. So he tracked him through the wall there. Plus with everything else, I don't know, this guy has had quite a few instances of pushing somewhere, stopping, and then being like, okay, someone's over here, and then holding an angle and waiting for them. First round with the Vigil, pushed into blue bar, pushed into jungle, backed up because they knew the Vigil was in kitchen, and then held an angle waiting for Vigil to push. Vigil wasn't running around or anything, he was crouch walking. And then, what else? Well, they're knowing where the person was. They had one other one on defense, I can't remember it. They just moved based on knowing where the person was. I would say that case, at least there, was the most glaring, like, hey, I'm straight up holding an angle on you through the wall type thing. The only way I'll say they're not cheating is if their stats aren't anything suspicious. I'll be like, maybe they just got super lucky and it just happened to be a lineup. But so far, just from what we saw there, I would say pretty fucking suspicious. So this season they're gold with a 1.3, nothing crazy. Previous season 1.1, 1.05, 1.3, 0.8, 1.2, 1.19. So nothing suspicious on the stats. Let's go back to the first interaction with the Vigil and see if there's any reason why he should have known the Vigil was where they were. Now standing still, slow moving. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah. They can see Vigil here. Okay, so that clears up that. So then all we have that would be suspicious is the run out, which I still found pretty suspicious because they were basically locked onto the person's head. Give or take a few inches. And then second round they get spawn peaked, third round they push in. Already forgotten half the stuff that happened. Round 5, defense kitchen, they kept quick peeking people and then having slow reactions on others. I guess there's more explainable situations than there is unexplainable, so we would have to give it to them that they're probably not cheating from what we've seen. Their stats also aren't too high. If they were higher, then I'd be more suspicious, but given that we could explain at least the Vigil incident, which was one of our biggest red flags, I think we'll have to let them slide. I still think that run out was pretty suspicious, locked on. It's not even like they were holding the top of the railing and aiming down as they went. They were holding through the wall and just waiting. But I guess we had the luggage hallway one, just holding an angle in luggage hall for no reason, which makes no sense at all. We don't have enough definitive proof to claim cheats, so we will have to let them go. But that's it for the first group. So that was the only person I think that we said wasn't cheating. It's rough out here in Siege. This is why people don't play ranked anymore. This is why people don't play Siege anymore. This many cheaters. Sad.
If you have a match you want to submit for the show, make sure to follow the instructions on the screen and submit the match replay folder plus a text file to the Dropbox link down below.